Hello and welcome back to Week 18 predictions, the final week of the NFL, Week 18, and a lot of teams already are secured in the playoffs. Some teams still fighting for playoff spots. It's going to just be me this week, but yeah, fighting for the playoffs. We still have the Bucs and the Falcons. Buccaneers secure it with a win. If they lose and the Falcons win, they get in. And let's get started with that game. Falcons-Panthers, 1 o'clock. And it could be either or. I'll start with my dad's predictions. He sees the Falcons winning 17-7, but I think it's going to be the Panthers. Panthers have been playing good football. Falcons have been playing better with Penix, but I think it's going to be the Panthers who get it done. It's going to be a game that comes down close to the end. I think the Panthers wound up winning this one 27-20. And then we have the Saints and the Buccaneers. Let's just finish out that division. My dad has the Buccaneers winning 23-13. Saints have Derek Carr, Alvin Kamara. I don't know, actually. I think Kamara's out, but have them back from IR injury. They're back, and they could possibly go on a run. I think they're going to play the Buccaneers tough, and I think it's going to come down right to the end. I see this wind up being a shootout game where the Bucs take this one 34-24. So let's do Saturday games. So I'm doing this Sunday right before the 1 o'clock games, and just going to do Saturday. We predicted these before the games. I said the Ravens 26-6. Got that right, not the score, but prediction right. My dad said Ravens 17-10, and then he said Bengals 33, Steelers 17, and I said Bengals 33, Steelers 27, and the Bengals wound up winning. That was a good game. Came down, I watched all of it, came down right to the end, and the Bengals defense, who has not been there for the Bengals all season, shows up finally, and hopefully, with luck today, they could get into the playoffs. They need the Dolphins to lose, and they also need the Broncos to lose. So, yeah, let's roll right into the Dolphins game. So we have the Dolphins taking on the New York Jets, a game I consider going to, but Week 18 is too exciting, and the tickets wound up not being as cheap, so I decided not to go to. But Dolphins, Jets, Tua is out. Aaron Rodgers, this could be his last game. Probably going to be his last game on the Jets, except if they decide to keep him and hire Juan Rivera. I don't think that would be the best decision for the Jets, but at this point, it's really whatever the Jets do is not a good decision, so that doesn't really matter. I think the New York Jets. Something's telling me the Jets are going to get it done. They're going to come into play. Aaron Rodgers' last game. Dolphins are going to... It's not going to work out for the Dolphins, but the Dolphins are going to play them tough, and I think the Jets are going to take this one, I'd say 35-32 in a thriller. Oh yeah, Tua's out, so I'm going to say 35-24. So 35-24, Jets win. And then Pats, Bills. God damn, I hope the Pats don't win. If they win this game, it's just... If we lose this game, then we secure the number 1 draft pick where we can get that guy from Colorado. If we win, Browns already are ahead of us, probably the Titans and Giants as well. We'll see how they do today, but unlikely they will win. Maybe Giants, as the Eagles are sitting everyone, but I think it's going to be the Bills who get it done. Josh Allen is playing, I'm pretty sure. Probably not that much, but he is playing for whatever reason. I don't know why. I think maybe probably to boost in his stats to get on Lamar for MVP. I don't know. But I think it's going to be the Bills who get it done. Patriots are going to play them tough. I think Josh Allen will probably be benched at the second half. Bills go up 14-0, but I think the Bills are going to squeak out a victory 20-17. Pats are going to make me a nervous wreck for a second, but Bills will get it done 20-17. And my dad said Bills 13-10. So Next up, let's do the AFC South. We have Jaguars Colts. My dad sees the Jaguars winning 17-14. Colts coming off a loss against the Giants, and you know what? I think the Colts are gonna get it done. No, the Jaguars are gonna get it done. I don't know why I said Colts, but I think the Jaguars are gonna get it done. It's gonna be an exciting game. I see some offense in this game. Week 17, two teams that don't really have much to play for, already eliminated from the playoffs. I think we see some offense in this game, possibly tied at 27, going into overtime, a Week 18 thriller where the Jaguars take it 33-27. So next up we have the Titans, the Texans, and my dad has the Titans winning 13-10, and I think the Titans winning 13-10. Texans are just falling apart. I don't know. They only allowed the Ravens to score 2 on them. Titans, these are also falling apart. It really could be either or, but I think we're going to see a lot of defense in this game. 6-3 at half, maybe, with the Titans leading, go up to 9-3, make it a 16-3 game. I think it's going to be Titans are going to win this low-scoring, boring game, 16-6. So let's go on to the AFC West, and it's the Broncos, the Chiefs. Chiefs sitting everyone, but their backup squad is not too shabby. If the Broncos win this game, they get the 7th seed. If they lose this game, and the Dolphins lose, a good chance for the Bengals, which hopefully, I'm rooting for the Bengals to get in as much as I love how the Broncos have done. Bengals would more so want to see in the playoffs, but Broncos, Chiefs, I think it's going to come down right to the end where I think the Chiefs get a game-winning field goal. The Chiefs are going to look like their usual selves again, winning last second 22-20. And then my dad said Chiefs are going to take this one 21-20. And the Bengals are going to fight for a Super Bowl and championship in the 2024 playoffs, where they probably would get eliminated by the Bills in the first round. And then we have the Chargers and the Raiders. My dad sees the Chargers taking it 17-10. I think Raiders last week, this game's just going to show how bad this season has been. I think Chargers probably sit everyone at halftime, as they're going to be up like 31-0, similar to the Raiders-Chargers game last year where the opposite scenario happened. Hard to believe after how they performed this year that the Raiders were like up 42-0 at half against the Chargers just last year. But I think it's going to be the Chargers who get it done. And it's going to be ugly, as you could already tell. I think Chargers get it done 45-3. And then we have NFC West. We have the 49ers and the Cardinals. And that's going to be a good one. Both teams eliminated from the playoffs, just playing for pride at this point. But I think it's going to be the 49ers who are going to get done in this game. It's going to be close. But I think 49ers take another shootout game, 34-27. And then we have the Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. That game's not even going to be close. My dad said 17-3 Packers. He also said for the 49ers-Cardinals game 24-17. But I think it's going to be pretty similar. He was pretty nice giving the Bears 3 points. I think it's going to be Bears. I'll be even nicer. I'll give them 6. So Bears get 6. Packers get 34. 34-6, Packers take this one. And then we have, I think that's pretty much all the games. Oh, yeah, Rams, Seahawks. Seahawks eliminated. The Rams win last week, and a bunch of other things that went the Rams' way. So both teams playing for pride. Rams are probably going to sit. Pretty sure they're going to sit everyone, as they have the tiebreaker over the Falcons and Buccaneers. But regardless, I think it's going to be the Seahawks who get it done, split the series with the Rams. It's going to be a close game. think we're going to see a lot of defense and then towards the end a bit of offense. I think it's going to be a 23 to 14 win for the Seahawks. And my dad thinks it's going to be a 14 to 13 win for the Seahawks. So, we're on to the game of the week, folks. Game of the week is the Vikings coming into this matchup at 14-2, taking on the Lions, who come into this matchup at 14-2. I do not remember a more exciting matchup since maybe the Rams-Chiefs game when they were both 10-1 back in 2018, but still, they did not, neither of them wound up going 14-2 on the year. The winner gets the number 1 seed, and just to make things crazier, they're both in the same division, so the loser is going to get the number 5 seed. This is just unheard of, and yeah, I don't know. It's going to be either or, but it's tough. I just realized I'm going to get back to this game, but let's share my dad's prediction. I'm already on to it. I missed a few games, which I need to go back to, but it really could be either or, and my dad sees the Vikings taking this one 24-21 in a close game, and he thinks that the Vikings get this one, but the Lions beat them when they eventually match up against each other, probably in the playoffs, probably the NFC Championship game. But we forgot to do NFC East, so we have the Eagles taking on the Giants. I think it's just going to be an embarrassment. Eagles are sitting everyone. Honestly, I just think it'll be embarrassment for the Giants, even though they came off a win. 17-6 is my final score for the Eagles. Commanders, Cowboys, I could see some points being scored in that game, and I think it could be either or. I think the Cowboys are going to upset the Commanders, pushing them back to the 7th seed to win it in a thriller, 37-31 in overtime. So now back to the Vikings-Lions game. I think we'll start off. Vikings are going to pull ahead 7-0, 14-0, a surprise. They're going to make it 14-3. 1 o'clock games just started. Looks like Milton is in for the Pats, which means a sitting Drake May. Interesting. However, the Pats did just get a touchdown in a game that we must lose. Maybe they didn't get a touchdown. Looked like he was in. But yeah, back to Commanders. I have the Cowboys taking it in overtime, 37-31, but up 14-3. Vikings and Lions. I think the Lions get a touchdown to make it 14-10. It's going to be a 21-10 game. Not halftime yet. Lions rally, get a touchdown, make it 21-17 half. Vikings lead. Vikings make it a 24-17 game. 24 all. They're going to tie them up. So 24 all. Heading into the fourth quarter, Vikings get a touchdown. Lions get a touchdown. Vikings get another touchdown. Up 38-31. Lions drive right down the field to get a touchdown. We're tied at 38 going into overtime. These 14-2 team battles, they're showing up here tonight. Oh boy, Patriots has got a touchdown. Oh dear. But I think it's going to be in overtime, Vikings get the ball. Vikings don't get it. Lions get it. Lions win 44-38 in an overtime thriller. And that's our Week 18 predictions. So me and my dad will be back next week for our wild card predictions. But till then, I want to thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.